Another day, another development in the sale of Chelsea. Roman Abramovich and the club released a statement about 20 minutes ago. As you can see, the chief reporter, Kaveh Solokol, has joined me to dissect it. Right, Kaveh, what's Abramovich had to say?
Well, look, Roman Abramovich doesn't speak on the record very often. And when he does, it's normally significant. And this is a significant statement from his spokesperson. Basically, what he's trying to say, I think, is he's trying to get a message out specifically to Chelsea supporters. And he's saying to them, look, you've been hearing, reading reports over the past couple of days that maybe I changed my mind about the money that I had lent the club. He's lent Chelsea about £1.5 billion. And 2 months ago, at the beginning of this whole sale process, he basically said that £1.5 billion, I don't want that money back. That can be written off. Now, during the sales process over the past couple of weeks, there have been some suggestions that maybe he does actually want that money back because of tax complications and also the fact that he's sanctioned. It is a really complicated situation. But he has tried to set the record straight this evening. And in this statement, he's basically saying nothing has changed. I don't want that money back. I'm sticking to my original position, which is that that money, as far as I'm concerned, has gone. I don't want it back after the club has been sold. And he also talks about the fact, what is going to happen to this money? There's been lots of talk about it's going to go to charity. He said it's going to go to all the victims of the war in Ukraine. And in this statement, he says that his team have been working very, very hard to set up a foundation, and apparently people from the United Nations are involved, and they've held talks with the government as well, who know what is going on, and he's going to be setting up a foundation to distribute all the proceeds from the sale of Chelsea. So I think the message he's just trying to get out, especially to Chelsea supporters, is don't believe everything you're hearing and everything you're reading. The only thing I would say is that I don't think we can discount what other people have been reporting and what we have been reporting as well, because the information we have comes from people who are very, very close to the sale process, and I think our information is still true as well. I'm not accusing Mr. Abramovich of not telling the truth. This is how he sees it, but this is a complicated process and different people are saying different things. OK, so is this going to settle some nerves or just get people digging deeper? I think it'll settle some nerves as far as Chelsea supporters are concerned. Mr. Abramovich is coming out to them and saying, look, I don't want that money back. And he's also addressing another key point. We reported, Sky News reported, lots of other people reported last week that the goalposts seem to have changed. The bidders were asked to put an extra £500 million on the table. And in the statement this evening, Mr. Abramovich's spokesperson says, look, I'm not asking for extra money, but he does go on to say that he is looking to make sure that the people buying the club commit funds to develop the club going forward, to invest in the team, the women's team, the stadium as well. So again, I don't think what we and other people were reporting were wrong. It's just different interpretations. We were reporting that the bidders have been asked for extra money. Mr. Abramovich is saying the reason behind that is because he wanted to make sure that the future of Chelsea was secure and the people buying the club had enough money to take care of the club going forward.